Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. Today we're going to be playing the Poison Rogue, and you might be wondering, why does this guy look like a wizard? Well, the Poison Rogue is kind of just a caster. You want to have a bunch of spell power gear. Now, unfortunately, the gear we have for this guy doesn't really line up, and I also don't have the Plague enchant, so this is going to be a super weak version of Poison Rogue. And just want to start off by saying that, like, we have no, I mean, I guess we have 50% poison damage from our passive, but no bonus from gear. I have a little penetration, 22 spell crits, like, okay, not even that much weapon power. We're also only level 22. This is my lowest level character, and I'm also haven't spent all my points here, so I'm actually gonna dump points into focus, so I actually have mana here. You notice we're all int. As far as skills, I'm running this setup because we're gonna be mostly using Fan of Knives and adding poison to it and doing most of our stuff with that. And then we have Poison Cloud to kill things too. Should be pretty good. And then, of course, Sidestep for defense. We don't care about these two skills really at all. But yeah, let's get into it. I have attuned quite a bit of things. That should be nice. Mana cost down is going to be important here, I think. Let's move up to... We're only at New Game +1. Wow, Rogue is super far behind on this character. Well, this is going to be a run. I'm going to try and, like, blitz through this. I would like to take Poison Knives, I guess. And then for the Tavern... I guess we'll take Movement Speed and XP gain then, since it's New Game +1. This guy is going to be a little bit overtuned, I feel like. We take Ambitious Adept, of course. Do we want to take Weapon Mana Leech? I don't think so. I think that's being a little ambitious. We could take extra damage for Shadow Curse. Or we could just take the Stinging Curse. I don't even think it matters here, honestly. Whatever our last thing is. There's a poison. Wait, there's a poison thing. Let's take that. All right, extra poison damage. And for this, we'll go Farsight. We'll go Your Enemies. We go faster. I don't even think we need safe corridors. Treasure hunting seems like a waste here. Yeah, let's just go with these three and we'll just like zip through. I think this is going to be a fairly quick run, but maybe we can get some gear for the future character that we want to build. Well, I guess I'll just pop my potions right now. Yeah, so we're going to be running and shooting. And then at some points, we're going to drop a Poison Cloud. And that's mostly it. Honestly, both of these are probably better. However, at this point in time, I think I'm going to take Fleet-footed so we can move faster. I think, given that this is New Game +1 and due to meta progression from the other characters, this character is wildly overstated. It makes sense that we just go movement speed. I guess maybe I could have gone with like an assassin rogue to run through. For some reason I was thinking we were on New Game +2, but oh well. Let's get through this. I'm just gonna hit up the points of interest and we're gonna go through that. I kind of wish I had double daggers, honestly. Crest of Triumph upgraded. Kind of sick. Kind of sick, honestly. Anyone follows me, we just drop a cloud. I thought about going for that XP scroll and I was like, but why? But why? Early game XP scrolls aren't even that much. Let's just move on. I'm not even gonna search for secret rooms this run. I think that's where I'm at. This is gonna be a shorter video than usual, probably. Also, that works out because later today there's going to be a video for Sworn, which if you haven't played Sworn or heard of Sworn, it's Hades, and it's incredible. I have put 10 hours into it in the past little over 24. So check that out when it pops up. All right, what do you have for... Oh my god, the low-level gear. Whatever. I'll grab this one. 4,800 XP, I guess, isn't that bad. I do want to get the skill orbs. I think that's the only thing that I really care about. I missed a whole area. Damn it. Oh, we feel so slow. I need move speed gear. That's what we need. I mean, I did take the pancakes.
Not enough mana.
Whatever, we'll figure it out. So did you guys see the Fantastic Four trailer? I don't know how to feel. I think I was more optimistic before I saw it. I like Pedro Pascal, but he doesn't feel like Reed Richards to me. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't give that vibe, which is weird. And then Ben Grimm is, well, he looks interesting. I don't actually think it's necessarily bad. Oh, have we skipped this? Do I want to skip? Nah, let's not skip. That's not where we want to be. I mean, I'll skip hidden rooms, but I don't want to skip a whole floor. I also do need, like, trinkets. There was a patch, so like, the gems, or the magic dust, or whatever, resource is supposed to drop more at higher difficulties. Obviously, this is not really higher difficulty, but it scales now, so it should be easier to farm. Which is nice, because previously just like farming it by doing Dark Citadel skips is kind of boring. Can't believe there was no secret room there. Actually unbelievable. Yeah, I just don't know how we can go this long and just not get I'll take the dragon claw and not get the Fantastic Four right. I'm really thinking it has to do with just having trying to introduce 4 characters and their stories, like their personalities, into a movie all at once, and it just hasn't worked because you really need a longer movie to do that with, and the script has to be good, so that's important. Crit chance of Fan of Knives is probably better than Deadly Toxins, I'm guessing. I haven't done the math, but my brain says it's probably better. Let's just walk up and stab things. That is the ability it is a thing we can do. We're not in like super high New Game Plus that this is not a viable strat. Also, we're using some gear that's a little bit ahead of these enemies. So imagine not getting a single secret room. It's all right. It's gonna be one of those videos. I just don't think... Oh, okay, I spotted this one. I just don't think the value's there for this difficulty. When all we're doing is running around throwing knives. Blade catcher, you might say. It's a wild Mastodon song to hear live, by the way. If you haven't, it's something. Assassin's Mask? This is kind of neat, but I think I'm gonna take the regen. Honestly, like, even though we're overpowered, mana regen's a thing, and then we immediately find a mana stone. Okay, immediately punished, that's fine. Sometimes it'd be like that. 100% gold game. not bad.
No charges.
Drink all my potions. I think they also upgraded or like increased some of the meta progression for like certain events. There was a ton of bug fixes noted in the patch. I didn't pay attention. I think a lot of that was for multiplayer stuff, which hopefully that's good. And then they said that they're gonna work on balancing melee, so that's another reason I didn't want to do blades today. Basically the only reason I didn't do blades today. I don't think we need this. Armor break's neat, I guess. I'm just gonna take poison. I don't know exactly the stats on armor break, if I'm being honest. I'm assuming it just reduces armor, but I have no idea by how much and how effective it is, so yeah. Yeah, we haven't even really leveled up Fan of Knives either. And I'm not even using really the right gear. Hey, a deflection. Okay, I mean, that's something. Again, I am missing so many enchantments, guys. Yeah, like, I should have showed it at the beginning. Like, when there's comments about in the comment section about like, hey, you should, you know, put the right enchantments on or whatever. It's because I don't have them. Literally all the enchantments I found first were like every elemental penetration, which has been unfortunate. So I'm missing all the good ones. The stat ones and like the elemental types. I don't have none of that. So one day it will drop and I will be very happy. But for now, we're stuck with what we got. Extra poison damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I think taking out Slice and Dice was a pretty good idea. That was Fluffy's idea. To have all those upgrades and not show up in the pool. Because there's so much you want to get here. Let's see. Good trinket? Take the movement speed. This is one of like apparently 3 best characters. It seems to be like the general consensus, or 3 best builds. This Evoke Wizard, and what was the other one? Oh, Chaos Warlock, the one I did yesterday. Yeah. Seems to be the consensus for the top classes right now, and specs. If you're trying to push. Although I would highly recommend pushing with Wizard first. The spell power boost you get is kind of insane. And every character currently wants int gear anyway, so by playing a Wizard, you're gonna get int gear. If you play, or I mean, I guess if you play Warlock, you get that too. But if you play a Rogue, then you're finding Dex gear, and that's, well, currently not as viable. Ricochet Fan of Knives is awesome. For the close areas, it'll just bounce around. So picked up these, and then we're gonna head to the next area, and we're just zipping around. Again, this is merely a fraction of the power of this build. Of this, like, I don't even say what I build, because I don't even have the build. This is an archetype, like Poison Rogue. And this is just like how you go about it. Because you could get quite a bit more poison damage. I mean, you could get quite a bit more poison damage on your gear, plus better stats. Additional crit chance. Does this count for spells? Does anyone know if lethal opening counts for spells? I legit do not know. I'll also take this, which is decent. Take it, sure. I don't think on a higher difficulty you're too incentivized to be doing that. But I think here you're kind of happy to. I guess it really just depends on your gear. Because the better gear you have, the less mana problems you're going to have as well. If you're set up correctly. I'm actually going to do this trap. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That was the straight up and down one, not the sideways one that I thought it was. Whoops. Go up here and get our food. I'm sure it'll be good. Sure. And then we're gonna do a little bartering. Okay, well those are... stone for deadly toxins is fine. My impatience has me wanting to just dash over this, but at the same time, I know I should not. I feel like Rogue has one of the less useful meta progression things as well. Like, reduced trap damage is neat, but it could be anything else. It could be like weapon crit chance or something and be like a small number, but instead it's literally trap damage reduction, which I don't know, maybe at higher darkness levels traps are a serious problem, but I just don't think that's probably a thing. If someone's playing like darkness or New Game Plus 8 or whatever, let me know if traps become an issue, but I don't think that's the case. I'm a little bit behind as far as that goes, just because of the way I've been doing these videos and like splitting all my time with the characters. That's fine, okay. $15 dues, $15,000 dues. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll run up here, grab this mana. And then we'll come back down here. The amount of power you miss from not finding the hidden rooms is just, I really it's really brutal. It feels bad. Wow, this feels terrible. I'm not taking any of these. I mean, Scroll of Earthquake is tempting, but yeah. Like, this is literally all we do. We got food again. We got another... Man, everyone in this dungeon is cooking. Blessing of Light. Okay, well, that one... Not food. Blessing. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, he cooked us the Blessing of Light? How... I don't really know how that works. I guess we'll take Deadly Toxins 3. Sure. Can we find the secret wall? Crazy. crazy. Let's get out of here. Got everything we wanted. This should be fine. That's the thing too, right? Like, later on we want focus throw. We just don't want it now, right? If you don't know, focus throw is the thing that turns Phantom Knives into really like a more of a single target ability, but it really jacks up the damage. I guess we can just melee too. New Game Plus 1 is significantly easier than New Game Plus 3, huh? That was what I did yesterday. Maybe it was the day before that. I don't know. The days blend together. It happens. Yeah, this is like not even trying, really. We'll have to do a hard run tomorrow. I don't know what yet, but I'll do some character that's on like something more difficult, because this is a Jeff Yap session here. Not a lot of challenge going on. I do like throwing knives though. Oddly satisfying. Does that mean I have a problem? I feel like that means I have a problem. Okay, Shadowface has been defeated. I will go... I mean, I could go clear my Shadow Curse. It's also tempting to not clear my Shadow Curse. To, build it up for spell power. Okay, well, we still get a caster weapon. Although, anything we get here gear-wise doesn't really matter as well. Which is also kind of awkward. Basically, once you're getting the higher tier gear, the lower tier gear doesn't matter anymore, which sucks because there's like no level requirements on it, right? Just stats, but you get enough stats just from like meta progression stuff. It's weird. I think the whole system's kind of funky, to be honest. And I went in a big circle. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this game. So much. So much. So much. This is like my 21st video I made on this game, so that tells you anything. But there's just some really weird stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take the movement speed, honestly. I don't even care. Forget the power. Now, being able to up your crit chance on Phantom Knives, I think, is probably why it's so good. Sure. It's gonna get Rivet anyway, so why not take it? I really need to stop pressing that button on my mouse, though. I don't know why I keep doing that. Well, what the hell's the matter with me? This game has kind of filled the void, though, until Monster Hunter comes out, right? What am I missing? Oh, this chest over here. That's what I was missing. We're like not that far away from it. Fire Dragon Scale. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I'll take it. I did get the skill orb, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay. You know, I think years of medications for like depression and anxiety and whatnot have really done a number on my memory. It does seem to be that way. But you got to do what you got to do to live, right? All right, headhunter contract is decent. Call me Luigi. Oh, those are the best memes. I still think that leads to such good memes. Because of Mario. You know, all the Mario games. Like, Nintendo has the chance to do something really, really funny. I mean, it sucks what happened, but... But man, memes are great. I gotta say. I do enjoy some dark comedy, but hey, dark comedy is like, I don't know. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Some people say dark comedy, and then it's just like some racist shit. And I'm like, well, that's not really dark. That's just a. You said something racist. It wasn't even a joke. Like, tell a joke. I don't understand. Like, me and my wife saw Chris Tucker like a year and a half ago, and he said some foul shit that you would not be able to say publicly. Like, we had to put our phones like in like lockers and whatnot. And honestly, totally cool. Fine. Doesn't matter. We went to laugh, and everybody did laugh, and it was great. But man, if that stuff got out to the public, he'd get canceled so fast. I'm gonna take the money here. It's a weird society we live in now. Things were different back in the 90s, man. In the early 2000s, when everyone wasn't online 100% of the time. I don't know what we take here. I mean, I could take Billowing Cloud. Who cares? I guess we just take Sidestep. It's probably better. Why is the cooldown on Dagger Throw 0? Why is it so good? All right. Do we win this fight before it opens? No. Once it's open, though. Yeah. So, I guess Fan of Knives doesn't require spell cooldown. Is that right? It only requires cast speed is the relevant stat here. I know there's gonna be some experts in the chat, so I'd be curious to know what you guys think. Are people who have like mained this build. Okay, mana is somewhat of an issue here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep running through. Spellcasters 3. I mean, I guess I could just use potions for mana too. Like, this is also fine. Imagine me getting both hidden rooms without actually going on a scavenger hunt for it. Who am I? This is not the Jeff you know. That's gonna hurt, yeah. Chaos Orb. Isn't that really good? Isn't that like really, really good? I mean, as good as it can be, since the way stuff like that scales. Markham's, sure. Everything else is trash. Okay. What a ridiculous spell. Where am I? Okay, let's see where we're going. There's a skill orb over there. We're just gonna go through here. Kill all these guys and pick up that mana. Oh, that was not a lot of mana. Not a lot of mana. Phantom Knife's crit chance is nice. And then we'll just right back around. You guys say mana or mana? I mean, it is mana. It just factually, it's mana. But I know a lot of people have always said mana, and I always thought it's funny how wrong they are. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry to break that to you, but it's just the way it is. I don't really know why I asked, since I just immediately said you're wrong, but, you know, why not? Why not? I'm gonna drink my potions here. I don't think we need to dilly-dally anymore. I was wondering how I got dilly-dally into my vocabulary, because I do say it, you know, if you watch this, I probably mentioned it. Probably say it a few times, right? I realized, like, oh, my grandma used to say it a lot. She kind of raised me, so... Oh, this is why we take the Markham set. Tried to kill my own spider. Wait, how did I get rid of all my shadow curse? I feel like this keeps happening. It must be that stinging curse thing I take. All right. I guess we change it to focus throw now. It's not great for here, but it's really great for, well, the bosses and whatnot, so. Also, I can just Toxic Cloud. And we don't really have to kill any of these enemies, so. Here we go. I mean, if there was a time to pick it up, I'd say right before these guys is pretty good. Just gonna drop that there. I'm just gonna stand here, press this button, get our mana back with potion, and they're dead. Cool. Cool. Seems to work. I'm gonna go grab that chest over there. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's not use it so much. I'm just gonna use Cloud a little bit more here. Roll of Earthquake. That's not terrible. Yeah, the only awkward thing is we definitely do want XP. But I think I'm also content with just winning this run and playing this character on New Game Plus 2. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Right? Like, why even... Like, I'm clearly overtuned for this. So there's a skill orb over here. Let's just grab that. Drop a Dookie Cloud. These aren't really that good. I wanted to see, there's a chest down here. Oh, pick it up. I mean, it's fine. Did I really just break open his room? I didn't even... Okay. Okay. Having a ball today with this stuff. Okay. Is that the exceptional whetstone upgrade? Having no mana studs. Sucks? Okay, that's actually gonna go good on the melee characters. Right? Like, that seems important to me. Grab the skill orb. Phantom Knives crit chance to 20%. I'm gonna run down this way. There should be some stuff down here. Get a level. What level are we? 24. I mean, we can only get to 25 here anyway, so. Scroll of Meteor. Honestly, not that bad. Not that good, but not that bad. I hope they rework those to... I don't know. It's kind of the same problem. It's kind of the same problem with the spells and, I mean, literally everything in this game, right? Is that you're very limited on the upper end on an infinitely scaling game. I don't know if that's a problem, though. That just gives more reason to, like, try and push further. I'm gonna go grab all the resources, just get all the money, you know. It's worth it, I think. 11,000 XP is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. All right. So, I also tested it out. You don't refill potions when you go into a boss room, as someone had mentioned before. What you do is you refill your life and mana. So do with that what you will. We really need the other skill orb right now for focus throw for the 300% damage. It's gonna help a lot. Apothecary sickle, dash charge, a tome. These are all items that exist. I'm gonna go pick this up and then I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna... Yeah, we needed that mana there. It's pretty badly. Character has an insane mana problem, is what I'm seeing right now. Oh no, we've been shadow cursed. Maybe I'm not supposed to take all those drinks at the beginning of the run. The stuff that increases the cost of our spells. Like, normally they're good, but maybe they're not here. Alright, mana... Both the mana recovery items. I mean, our output is crazy, and like I said, this is with, like, absolutely minimal gear. Did I hear a room breaking open also? Or was that just earth? I think that was just earthquake, actually. Which would make sense. And I have such a hard time seeing the cracks in the wall in this area. All right, focus throw up. Nice. That's the one we wanted. How lucky. Well, I guess now we just run to the end. Nah, we'll run over here and grab some stuff. I mean, it's not an insane amount of value, but it's not nothing. I'm gonna pull everybody over here and then drop this cloud, and you guys have fun. Have fun in the cloud. Cloud is a really good spell. That's another thing. This guy has, like even in group play, like, giving that 30% evasion while you're in the cloud could be crazy. Although I don't know if that's, like, additive or multiplicative evasion, so, like, that matters. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use potions to kill him faster, I think. That's what I decided on. I was wondering whether I would or not. Like, sometimes you just need to check the math on it, but not here. He just dies. You only have one cloud up at a time, though, it seems like. That kind of sucks. I'll say that. It would be cool to be able to have more. Okay. Okay, we're gonna blow our load right now. He's definitely gonna hit me with the silence. Unfortunate. This is a character. This is a character in a game. Yeah, I think you guys could see, like, why this is so powerful. Again, this is with the absolute, like, minimum of gear. That was a new game +1, so that's why it was so simple. But, like, just being able to do this nonstop is crazy. I think I'd want... Yeah, this piece should have been something that gave me, like, either reduced mana cost or mana on kill, for sure. And then, obviously, you want poison damage where you can get it and whatnot. We're gonna come back to this one once we've acquired some more gear or whatnot, but I definitely think this is one of the builds of the game. It's kind of outrageous, and again, like, it just does so much. Oh, but let me show you guys real quick, just so you know what's going on with my gear. So if I go to change my hat, right, I have the int stat, armor, or no, int, HP, mana, and spell crit. This one's actually, spell crit's good. But for the rare stuff, for my hat, I have literally health on kill and thorns, which are both basically worthless. For my weapon, all of my stuff, not great. Restore health on hit, maybe okay. I think vulnerability is actually good. Although that was one of the most recent ones I picked up. But besides that, we've got deflection, corrosion, sundering. None of these are crit stats. And then over here, we have crit damage, but no, like, other stuff. And then if you look at, I don't know, let's go to gloves, because these are all, like, different things. Not a lot. I do have this combat one, which I think is going to be good. once the melee stuff gets brought up to par. But yeah, so my whole gear situation, my enchanting situation is kind of rough. So hopefully in future videos and future runs we can find some good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys are interested, definitely check out the Sworn video coming out later. I'm like really looking forward to putting that one out. So do that. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.